Hi folks, look who's back tonight. Spidey with another movie review. Batman Returns from, oh god, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. This is the follow-up, of course, to Tim Burton's 1989 Batman movie with Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. There's the Blu-ray version, the back side of it right there. The front side of it right there. Cool. Uh, Before we get to that, I want to talk about something. Oh, actually, before I do anything, I always have to dedicate this webcast to Kara C. Kara Ann, I'll always be here for you, babe. Always be here for you. Okay. You know, I've been picking up some comic books lately, and I picked up something interesting here before we get... Don't worry, don't worry. We're going to get to the movie review. Have patience, have patience. I picked up the Aquaman Rebirth series. It's issue number 2. It's kind of cool. I'm going to start collecting these on a regular basis and then see where the story goes. It's kind of like a reboot on all the DC superheroes and stuff like that. This is issue number 2. Kind of cool, isn't it? Great cover. I love that cover. Okay, let's talk. I'm going to be talking about comic books in the near future too. So, folks, I'm just not going to be doing movie reviews. I'm actually going to be doing comic book reviews. And talk about comic books. Why not? Hey, why not? I'm a superhero. Look at me. I'm fantastic. Anyway, this movie is one of my favorite Batman movies of all time. It's got Michael Keaton, of course, Michelle Pfeiffer, Danny DeVito, Christopher Walken, Pat Hingle. Oh my God, Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman, as many of you may not know, that's his real name. It's got a lot of great actors in this movie, man. It's got Michael Gough as Alfred again. It's just a great movie from start to finish. It's dark, depressing. The music is done by Danny Elfman, directed by Tim Burton again. It's a great flick, folks. I love the visuals in this movie. It's outstanding. I think this is by far is the best Batman movie they ever made. I kind of wish they would have stuck with Michael Keaton and the rest of the gang through all, maybe part 2. Part 3 and part 4, but instead they brought Val Kilmer in for number 3, and then they brought George Clooney in, which was a total disaster for part 4, Batman and Robin. Oh God, oh, that movie sucked. Just sucked. Anyway, it's really a story about the Penguin. And of course, he basically has been living in the sewer for 33 years, and his parents abandoned him at the beginning of the movie. They threw him in his little crib and threw him down into the sewer streamway, and he got sucked down into the sewers, underneath the amusement park or something like that. And it's really about him. He wants to basically come up to the surface and claim his heritage and stuff like that, find out who he was and stuff like that. Of course, Christopher Walken is Max Schreck, and basically he's trying to promote him as a new mayor and stuff like that. It's got kind of a cool story. It's a lot of little side bits to this movie, which I kind of find interesting. It's just, kind of everybody, it's kind of a story over here, a story over there. It's actually a pretty interesting movie. You got Michelle Pfeiffer then as the Catwoman, who actually gets murdered by Christopher Walken. Max Schreck gets thrown out his office building window, 30 stories below or something. Of course, you just know what happens. She basically gets brought back to life by a bunch of cats, thus becoming the Catwoman. Yes. Oh my God. Ladies, look how trim I am. I just did that rowing video a couple nights ago, and I turned out pretty good. Don't you think? Hey, come on. Look into my eyeball. Look into that eyeball. Okay, whatever. Anyway, this movie has a great story. So Batman, of course, he's mistrusting the Penguin. Of course, the Penguin's the skis ball, and Christopher Walken is his partner and his mentor, so to speak. And I mean, we're going to be showing some clips pretty soon, so don't despair. Don't despair. Spidey would never let you down, or would I? Would I? No. Anyway. Danny Elfman, I like about this movie, the visuals are so cool. It's kind of like set during Christmas season in Gotham City. It's snowing all the time, and there's always, snow on the ground and stuff like that, and the lights and the people and the shopping and stuff like that. This movie actually works better than all the rest of the movies combined. I by far think this is the best Batman movie, even though the first movie with Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton is a classic. I love that movie too. Both the first 2 movies are classics. classics. But this is actually my favorite movie. I just love the way this one seemed to appeal to me more than the other Batman movies. I don't know why. Maybe because it's kind of maybe more of a seasonal type movie, you know, winter, Christmas, stuff like that. And I just love this movie, man. I mean, oh, God. Michelle Pfeiffer is outstanding as a Catwoman. I kind of wish she would have basically, Warner Brothers would have offered her a role as a separate Catwoman movie. That would have been really cool, you know. But Warner Brothers kind of had to reboot this series after two movies, bringing in Val Kilmer and George Clooney. And I don't understand that. I thought Michael Keaton was really outstanding as Batman the first two movies, and the rest of the cast of characters, of course. But I just don't understand the reasoning behind this. I know it's long gone and everything. There's no going back and stuff like that. So, you know, I guess that's just the way it is going to always be. You know, you just can't reverse time and do stuff like that. You know, but if I would go back and redo these movies, or I was Warner Brothers, I would basically keep Michael Keaton on as Batman, at least for 3 or 4 movies, something like that. You know, so I heard that he actually wanted to do a third movie, but of course Warner Brothers, I think, scoffed at that idea. I don't know why. Maybe contract, money, I don't know. But anyway, this movie has got some really cool stuff. I mean, the Penguin is basically living underground under the amusement park, and in the water exhibit of some sort, the Penguin exhibit, you know, and he has this gang of clown gangs. I can't think of the name of the Triangle Circus Clowns or something like that, but they're actually pretty cool. It's like 10, 15, 20 of them or whatever. They're actually pretty cool. And so he basically comes up and he's being promoted as new mayor in Gotham City by Christopher Walken and stuff like that. And Batman is trying to figure out what his angle is. And of course, Danny DeVito is only trying to find out. He basically goes to the public, the courthouse and stuff like that. And he basically tries to get all the names of the firstborn of all the Gotham's elite. So he plans on murdering him. That's what his real idea is. It's just to murder all these newborn babies and young kids and stuff like that for payback because of what happened to him when he was a toddler and stuff like that. But it's got some really cool scenes in this, folks. I mean, I could sit and babble on about every little thing in this movie, but you know, this is kind of movie that just sticks with you. All the scenes in this particular movie just stick with you because you know them inside out. They're etched into your brain like pumpkin pie. You say pumpkin pie? Yes, like pumpkin pie. I got pumpkin pie on the brain. I should have Christmas presents on the brain, but we're going to show you some clips here. And I don't have to really go through every little bit of the storyline with you because I'm sure you've seen this movie zillions of times. But let's check out some clips, man. Yes. Let's kind of go back to the very beginning. Not really the beginning so much. Let's flip the camera around. Get the old stereo fired up. Yes. And talk about my favorite Batman movie of all time. Yes. Try to get that camera working right. There we go. That's looking better. I love this music, man. Danny Elfman did a great job in this music. It's creepy and atmospheric, man. It's spooky as hell. Oh, yes, I love it. There's Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubens. He's the Penguin's father, of course, and his wife. Let's turn this camera a little bit more this way. Oh, that's better. I think that's better. You think that's better? Look into my eyes. Let's see what's going to happen. They're going to throw they throw him into the waterway going into the sewer, of course. And now 33 years later, he's basically wants to reclaim his heritage. I'm going to watch this movie again tonight. I love this movie.
Another penguin sighting. Check it out. Fuck that penguin man living in Gotham sewer.
Penguin Man. They'd like to call him the Penguin Man, all the city folk. This is Max Schreck's office building.
Maybe with a little luck, Gotham will have its first Merry Christmas in a good long while.
I feel almost vulgar in this hillside context mentioning the new power plant, but if we're gonna break ground, well, we gotta break ground. I'll need permits. Alright?
He's got that crazy Albert Einstein hair, man. That cracked me up when I first saw this movie, man. Yeah! There's the Penguin gonna make his entrance. Oh yes, let's move on. I want to get a shot of the Penguin. He's actually pretty cool. Of course, they're summoning Batman right now to come and quell the violence. Christopher Walken gets kidnapped by the Penguin, of course.
Honey, I'm home!
Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer is really cute in this movie, man. Damn, she's cute. That woman was so cute back in the day, man. Even Spidey would have gone for her. Oh, sorry, Kersey. I didn't mean that. This is where Chris Walken kills her for snooping through his private files. Yeah, I won't show you that part. Well, we'll see if that part pops up. Oh, yes. This is where the cats revive her back to life. This is kind of cool. Kind of creepy scenes. All these cats are licking her and everything when she's laying dead on the ground. 30 stories below on the street level. Oh, yes, yes, yes. You know, I like the imagery in this movie, man. It's just so cool.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you once again to...
Urban violence. Here's Penguin looking for his dead mommy and daddy in the graveyard. Ah, that's a great scene, man. It's really creepy. I love the... Oh.
Don't keep hands as long as you got heart. My heart is filled with love. I feel Pfeiffer involved.
He's like a frog that became a friend.
No, he's more like a big one.
We'll just kind of buzz through some of these scenes. There's Batman, Bruce Wayne, of course. There's the Penguin. God, he's so scared. You know, the makeup on Danny DeVito is really outstanding in this movie, man.
Max.
Oh, yes. What frame are we on? That little dog is cool, man. Yeah! Oh, yes. Michelle Pfeiffer's the Catwoman. Damn, she looks good in that skin-tight leather. There's... Yes. Pat. Danny DeVito. You know, he really did a great job in this movie, Danny DeVito, man. Bruce Wayne, he's always trying to fall in love.
No, I... with her girl to girl.
She's not a girl. She's the Catwoman, man. Oh my God, Danny DeVito's so skeezy in this movie, man. Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer. Let's go to a couple different scenes here. We'll find some really cool scenes.
Mr. Wayne, a reminder, tonight is that loathsome party hosted by the odious Mr. Shrek. May we RSVP in the resoundingly negative?
Not interested.
This is gonna be good. You cut down a whole crop of Gotham's most promising before their prime. You asked me, how do I lure them in?
Oh, Danny DeVito, man. He just cracks me up in this movie, man. Oh, I think that's enough. I think I've shown you enough of this movie already. I think you got the general idea because you've already seen it 80,000 times like me. But, you know, the performances in this movie are really cool. I want to talk about Danny DeVito in particular. You know, the makeup they did on Danny DeVito is outstanding. That makeup still holds up as well today as it did back then. I mean, he is just a complete sleazoid, man. Danny DeVito, the Penguin, in this movie. His performance is outstanding, even though, like I said, the movie's really based around him and his plight to find his legacy, so to speak, after being raised in the sewer for 33 years. So, I mean, Michael Keaton is outstanding. Michelle Pfeiffer is outstanding. Michael Gough as Alfred the Butler is outstanding. Pat Hingle is still Commissioner Gordon. Christopher Walken, like I said, is outstanding as Max Schreck, the sleazoid tycoon. Oh God, he's such a, that hair on him just cracks me up, man. First time I saw this movie, I go, why the hell did they get that hair? It looks like Albert Einstein or something, like a younger Albert Einstein, you know. And but this movie, I think it fires on all cylinders. I think it basically, what time we got 2 more minutes left in this review. I think it works in the level of every level. Basically, the acting, the music, the storyline is great. Everybody does a great job in this movie. The visuals are outstanding in this movie, folks. I just love this movie from start to finish. It's just a very beautiful movie to look at. You know, it's a lot of nighttime scenes, but it's really well lit up and everything, so you can basically see what's going on and everything. I think this movie just fires on all cylinders. Therefore, I'm going to give this movie a 10. I know, like I said, I love this movie. It's my favorite of my Batman movies. It gets a 10 Spiderwebs out of 10 Spiderwebs, hands down. I'm sorry, there might be some people who disagree with me, but you know something? This is the best of all the Batman movies that are out there right now, including the Christian Bale movies and the other 2 movies that came after this movie with Tim Burton and George Clooney and Val Kilmer and stuff like that. This movie gets a 10, folks. I don't care if you want to complain and whine about it, but this movie absolutely gets a 10, hands down. And I'm going to show you the cover again. Oh, God. Like I said, a great storyline. Fun. It's actually fun. It's a fun movie. The dialogue is really fun in this movie. It's just smart aleck remarks and, you know, stuff like that. It's got lots of snide little facial, you know. It's just a great flick, man. I love I think every actor that did this movie really got into the role 100%, which really made this movie extremely effective. And to this day, it still is as effective as what? As effective as it was back when it came out. So anyway, that's my review for this week, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you never saw this movie, put this movie in your collection, folks. You will have a blast. It's a great flick from start to finish. There's the front cover, and of course, there's the back cover. I showed at the very beginning. So, and I hope you enjoyed this review. And the next movie we're going to be doing, we're going to be talking about Batman Forever with Val Kilmer and Chris O'Donnell as Robin. Oh, God, Robin, that drives me nuts. I don't like Robin in these movies. But I did think Val Kilmer did a great job as Batman in Part 3, Batman Forever. But we will talk about that maybe in a couple days or so. Until then, you guys have a good night, and we will see you at the movies again very soon, okay? Bye, bye, bye.